Hi everyone, it's episode 8 of Tips and Tales. Okay, today we're going to start with an infomercial and I'm going to ask you if you know what this is. Anybody? This is something that everybody is using a lot of. Here are two of them. What are they? Does anybody know? They're wipes. These are wipes. These are the wipes that we use to wipe our hands, to wipe the surfaces. We wipe the steering wheel, we wipe the handles, we wipe the door handles, and then what do? Throw them away. Throw them away. Why are we doing that? Have you looked at one of these? They're really quite amazing, really quite sturdy. So, the virus can't live for a really long time on a fabric, especially if you take that fabric and you wash it with soap and water like you would your hands, and then you put it in a baggie. Hope you're recycling your plastic bags too, because they take like 1,000 years to deteriorate into the environment. So you put them in the plastic bag and you spray some, I don't have it right here, but you've seen it before. You spray some bleach and cleaner into your plastic bag, seal it up, let it sit for a few days. Everything's dead in there. And you can tell because it smells like bleach. So don't throw out your wipes. Save them. Wash them. You know, people are scouring the countryside for toilet paper. Duh. Okay, so that's the infomercial. Now on a more serious note, I want to tell you a little bit more about the Now book. I got some good feedback on people that love the Now book, and they really are glad to hear about the Now book. It's an old book. What I want to talk to you about today is the idea of suffering. Oh, suffering is not a happy topic by any means. None of us like to suffer. Eckhart Tolle, he says, and it may be true, it may not be true, just put it on for size, see if it fits. He says that most of our suffering is unnecessary. Unnecessary. Most of our personal suffering is self-created. Really? How can that be? How is it self-created? Well, this is how it's self-created. A large part of our suffering is created by our non-acceptance of the present moment. Our non-acceptance of what is. Think about that. When we don't accept the way things are right now, we are judging it. We are deciding that it shouldn't be that way. It's wrong. It's not what I expected. It's not what I planned for. It's not what my life is all about. And so I make a judgment that I'm not going to accept it. That creates suffering for myself. Now, that doesn't mean I just lie down and take whatever. It's not about that. In order to fully grasp present living and experience of being fully awake in the now, we have to pay attention. We have to make good decisions. We have to take good, contemplative, reflective action. It doesn't mean not taking action. It just means that when things are not in our control, we have to do a lot of accepting. And when we don't, it creates suffering for ourselves. That's on the thinking level. On the emotional level, it creates negative emotions. We are sad, bitter, angry, upset, freaked out, worried. These are negatives, a negative emotional suffering that we create by non-acceptance of what is. So as we're beginning to enter into this extraordinary time of suffering, human suffering, we need to make it a priority that we practice acceptance. Intentional, thoughtful, mindful action, but also acceptance. That's it for now. Take care. Bye-bye.